I'm just going to come out and say it. I'm a little bit concerned when it comes to Colorado recruiting in the class of 2026. Right now, they only have 5 commits, and their recruiting class is ranked 100th. I mean, in college football, probably the lowest or on the lower side of Power 5 schools. If you look at them in the Big 12, they're at the bottom of the Big 12. And it's not like there's other schools. I mean, the closest is Houston, I believe, with 8 commitments, I want to say. Colorado has 5. Matt, are you concerned about Colorado and the recruiting in the class of 2026 and even going forward?
Yeah, I am. And I'm more concerned about Coach Prime. I'm not trying to make this negative in any way. Mm-hmm. Obviously, the man was dealing with something that was serious.
Yeah.
That doesn't, in no way, shape, or form, having him gone and sick and not being able to do anything but get on the phone from a recruiting standpoint. Not that he's going out anyway. He doesn't go visit recruits at all. They have to come to him, which you can have whatever feeling you want about that. It's worked up to this point. We'll see if it works moving forward. It doesn't seem to be working now, but that doesn't mean they aren't recruiting their asses off. I mean, I know the coaches are actively, recruiting and bringing a ton of guys in. They've got people on official visits all the time, yada, yada, yada. They're just not necessarily bagging all of them. So this is another thing when I'm just rolled into what I'm just talking about. I named 6 guys that could be offerable that I don't even know if I don't know. I don't know what they know about them. I give them all the information constantly. I talk to them about them. They were at camp. We have relationships with the coaches, obviously, and we're consulting about all the recruits and whatnot. But it's on them to offer, and it's on them to really pound the pavement. And I don't know if I don't know how active they are in the landscape of going to really find the players in high school, because the majority, if not all, their starters are transfer portal players.
Yeah, that's true.
So good point. I'm not saying it's a negative either, because if they can figure out a way to just make it the NFL model and mercenary everyone, and they bring in great fucking players, and they figure out a way to get it, this whole they're never going to gel together and play well. Fuck that. That's out the door. That's a dumbass excuse. That doesn't work anymore. This is the transfer portal era. If you don't want to invest a ton in high school kids, because number one, all these high school linemen I'm talking about, including my son, have got to be what first? They got to be developed. They're not going to come in and just fucking play immediately. And honestly, you can't bag on everybody being a Jordan Seaton or Brett Kulacek, because that was their selling point to Brett. Come in and they'll start immediately left guard. Well, he's not necessarily looking to start immediately. He wants to be developed into the best position possible. So sometimes that's not the number one precursor for a player. If that makes sense? So
yeah.
You're not gonna find a lot of Jordan Seatons, bro. They're just fucking not out there. That 5-star big kid that we talked about 2 weeks ago that Jake Kroll ran over, he went to Texas Tech. He got
we're gonna talk about him. Yeah.
So they talk about chasing the bag, but why is he getting shit on for chasing the bag? I just think, hey, high five, kid. You got fucking paid, dog.
Guaranteed 3 years, $5.1 million, Matt.
That's fucking huge, dog.
Yeah.
And his next contract, if he plays well, will be through the fucking roof. So this is life-changing money for him and his family, and I'm fucking pumped for this kid. Mm-hmm. Now go develop, because if he walks into Texas Tech and plays tall and lanky like he is now, because he's athletic as shit and he can definitely play. He's long, but he needs to be a year of just eating and lifting and stretching and all the things at Texas Tech that they're going to have to provide for him. He just needs to dive into that motherfucker head first, not worry about playing. This is exactly what I'm talking about with Breck. And Breck could start as a freshman, regardless of where he goes. He's a fucking animal. He's 6'6", 315. And look at him. These two make me look small. But he understands, and so does Deacon, and the majority of my guys understand this. It's about the developmental part of this early, especially early. Because if you go out and you get shit on without really practicing your craft and you're a freshman, it may be harder to rebound from that than the humble pie you have to eat, my baby, redshirting. But all my guys early enrolled too. So Deacon's leaving in January. He's gone. So he gets that extra 7 months. Breck's going to be gone. Like, I don't want you around the second half of your senior year. Get the fuck out of here and go play football. So this developmental part is huge. And that's that kid that got broke off that contract. Good for him, bro. I don't know how anybody can, like, how can all these fans not find the similarity between the college kids getting paid and the NFL players getting paid? It's like they don't care if an NFL player gets a $100 million contract. That doesn't mean shit. But a college kid gets $5 million and people lose their fucking minds. This isn't the world of amateurism anymore, folks. Get over yourself.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that your job doesn't pay as much as our jobs. But football players get paid more than regular folks. It's a 1% job, under 1% job. It's an under 1% job, dog, even for good players. 2.5 years is the max life of like the average lifespan of an NFL player. You got to get in where you fit in. People are retiring at 65, 70 years old. I retired at 30.
Yeah.
So, I'm trying to get fucking paid. I'm trying to get my guys paid. I'm trying to get their fucking people paid. The football world, the college football world and the NFL world, they got plenty of fucking money for everybody. Trust me. Yes, we're trying to get paid. I can't believe that people can turn this in any way, shape, or form negative, especially in Boulder in any way. Whether it's coming from the staff, coming from media or whatever, a player's opinion or a prime sexual or just a rabid fan that's fed up or whatever, having a bad day. Do you realize how bad we were before Prime got there? He's come in and totally changed everything. Yeah, we have 5 commits. Who's to say he doesn't have like the top 12 guys in the transfer portal committed for all we fucking know? And all of a sudden it's just going to blow up. I don't know. So I'm going to give the man the benefit of the doubt. I hope they figure out a way to maybe get the commit numbers up, but that's not signing. That's just commit numbers in fucking July. So we'll see what happens. But they are the transfer portal kings right now, bro. They are fucking up the transfer portal. If the transfer portal wasn't as lucrative for Colorado as it has been, I would probably be in panic mode. But the game has changed.
Yeah, that's a good point, Matt.
You got to fucking roll with these punches, folks.
It's like you mentioned, it's July. I'd like to see those numbers get up, especially as we get into the season. Because, seeing 5 is, I get they recruit exclusively from the portal and have had success with it so far. Other schools recruit from the portal as well, and their numbers are not.
Everyone does.
So that's
if you don't recruit from the portal these days, you're cooked.
Yeah, exactly. So I would hope to see those numbers get up, and prayers up to Coach Prime's help nonetheless. But Matt, speaking of Colorado recruiting in the class of 2026, Colorado's got a new linebacker, a 3-star kid named Colby Johnson. He's actually from Sammamish, Washington. He went to Eastlake High School. That's in the same conference as the high school I went to. 6'3", 210. Chose Colorado over several other schools. Matt, how are you feeling about this? Coach Hart.
How are you feeling? This kid's from your neck of the woods. You probably know way more about him than I do. You roll with this one. Tell me how you feel.
I'm excited to see it. I think Colorado fans and those watching alike, a little concerned when it comes to, the linebacker room a little bit. But, this makes me a little bit happy. It's happy seeing the kid from the state of Washington get recruited going out to Boulder. They actually are pretty familiar with recruiting that neck of the woods in the state of Washington. You got, I believe, Namir Robinson, who's Nate Robinson's kid, went out to Colorado. He transferred, I believe, out here to Memphis, out in Tennessee. But nonetheless, same, Eastlake and Namir went to Skyline. They're right there. So same neck of the woods in the state of Washington. Good pickup for CU and Coach Hart there. Matt, pretty excited about that.
Yeah, why is there so much fear about the linebacker room? Didn't our middle linebackers play their fucking asses off last year?
Yeah. It's just they're gone now. So I expect to see Merritt, young kid, on the outside. Sorry, go ahead.
That's the way football works, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
One of them was lost to the transfer portal, and the other one went to the NFL. So find the next two guys and let's fucking go play. One of those guys' names is Goldberg too. So if he's anything like his dad, he might be a really good fucking player.
Yeah, I'm excited to
I'd
see
love
him.
to see that kid get a chance.
So I got a new tattoo. I don't know if you saw that.
That's just like his pops is fucking dope. Yeah. I just like, let's give these kids that they have a chance and see if they can play. Let's not just assume because they're not fucking five-star fucking recruits that they can't play. I mean, again, benefit of the doubt here. Be excited about the kid coming in. Show that excitement on social media and the chat boards and all these fucking places where everybody regurgitates and shits all over each other. How about a little positivity out there to try and get, some of these people on our side on the internet?
Yeah, man, I like that. Positivity.
Yeah, because there's a lot of people who fucking absolutely despise us. Because I was around a bunch of Nebraska fans all week because my whole family's from out there, and a bunch of Iowa fans and people, and they were just talking shit about Colorado and this and that. It was fucking ridiculous, bro. Shit talking. People want to see us fail so bad. So if we could stop fucking bickering at each other about goddamn recruits and stars and where a kid's going and all this other bullshit, we might be able to actually come together and have a pretty good year. Yeah. I think we're going to be pretty fucking good. I really do.
Well said, Matt, and I do agree with you there. I'm really excited to see you this season. I think people are going to be, the haters are going to be pleasantly surprised, Matt.